before we begin, let's start that recording off and, start that story now, shall we? Greetings, Mr. Swinderdale. On behalf of House Four Temps, I bid you welcome to Ishgard. My lord humbly requests your presence at his residence in the Pillars. If you would all come with me. Fair warning, it is going to be a stream on probably on the shorter side, probably about 2 hours or so. So, yeah, unfortunately, like, I started really late. I did not intend to. That's just how it ended up being, because previous plans ended up bleeding in on stream time. So, I try to start about at around 9, if I'm doing it at night. Of course, the real only time I'm available is doing stuff at night, which is very unfortunate, but it's just the way that it is right now. Hopefully that'll change somewhat soonish, but I'm not really holding my breath, because knowing my luck, it won't. Alright. Oh, there's Haurchefant. The Warrior of Light and their brave companions walking the streets of Ishgard at last. What a glorious sight! I cannot tell you how long I have waited for this day. Allow me to present to you my family home. Fort Tom Manor. Fort Tom? I think it is. I should like nothing more than to show you around, but everyone is gathered to receive you. Come, my friends, introductions must be made.
My lord, I have returned with the Scions.
I hope your journey was not too taxing.
Or what's left of the Scions, at least.
I, Count Edmond de Fortomp, do bid you welcome. As wards of House Fortomp, you shall be afforded every courtesy. My home is your home.
Okay, it is Fort Tom. Alright.
My companions and I are deeply honored, Count Fortomp.
The honor is mine, Master Alphino. Consider it an expression of our gratitude for your service to Ishgard.
Forgive me, my lord, but are you not concerned? To accept foreign guests at such a juncture, especially ones with our reputation.
Do not worry yourself on my account. 'Tis true that Ishgard's first thought has ever been the war effort, hence the closing of our borders, yet it is in troubled times most of all that men should seek allies. Don't you think? Granted, my decision will have raised eyebrows in the vault and in the halls of the other high houses. But so long as you continue with your altruistic endeavors, I doubt my honored peers will feel moved to voice their concerns.
Then there is naught to fear. Though our numbers are much reduced, we are no less determined to carry on our work.
Full glad am I to hear it. But before you return to your labors, why not take a tour of the city? You would do well, I think, to acquaint yourselves with your new surroundings. After all, you may be here for some time.
For better or worse, honestly. What is this? That definitely did look like a ninja gear piece. What is my gear right now? Alright, it's 47. Yeah, this gear should be better. Though our friends in House Fortom have been generous enough to extend us their protection, we must take care not to impose too much on their hospitality. It is only proper that we learn about our new home, so that we might become more self-sufficient. It'll take a while to learn the lay of the land, but learn it we must. Then there's the markets and taverns. We'll need to know where the shop and where to hear small talk. It would seem a tour of the city is indeed in order. I thank you for your counsel, my lord. My companions and I shall, of course, do as you suggest. Very good. Then my manservant shall accompany you. You'll be able to answer any questions you might have. Ah, but I grow forgetful in my dotage. There is something I must give you ere we part. Your documentation is in order, I trust. Yes, my lord. Those documents identify you as wards of House Fortom. Given that our borders have remained closed for decades, many of my countrymen are unaccustomed to treating with foreigners. Should anyone happen to question your presence here, it may prove necessary to remind them that you remain under the protection of House Fortom. But let us hope it shall not come to that. Rest assured that we shall do our utmost to avoid any situation which might compel us to invoke your name. Syphuin, Tataru, the city awaits. Let's go! Alright. As this is your first time in our first city, permit me to show you to the Hoplon, from whence we may gaze upon the splendor of the Holy Vault. Though all other sights pale in comparison, 'tis only meet that you see it first. I shall then show you around the jeweled Cozier, where you may purchase all manner of goods and services before descending to Foundation's Aetherite Plaza. If there are no questions. I don't get how I was supposed to read it, but that was definitely not the right way to read it. That one line. Alright, so I didn't actually touch on this earlier, but you heard me talk about it when we were doing the Realm Reborn stuff. But I am now going to be using Dark Knight for pretty much the entirety of the Realm Reborn, not Realm Reborn, Heavensward. And I'm going to try to keep, jeez. I'm going to try to keep different classes per expansion. I might have to change it up a bit for healing's sake. But, and you're wondering, why didn't I grind Dark Knight all the way up to level 60? That is because this is a level 50 quest. I don't need to. The MSQ is going to do that for me. I don't need to go above and beyond. The Hoplon, so named for the bronze great shield born of by our nation's patron deity, is the largest plaza in Ishgard. The magnificent cathedral to the north is, of course, the Holy Vault. The vault is both Ishgard's seat of government and the residence of the Archbishop of the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Begging your pardon, the statues to the south, are they perchance Thoradin's famed Knights 12? Very good, Master Afano. They are the fathers of Ishgard, the brave knights who joined with King Thoradin, Thoradin I, to put down Nidhogg and found this great nation. Ours is a city rich in history and tradition, and there is much you can learn by exploring the pillars, time permitted, of course. Now then, if you would follow me to the Jeweled Cozy, I shall introduce you to Mistress... Elize? I think it's Elize. Our Master of the Markets. Yeah, freaking names, man. Always confuse me. Okay, so there is a kind of a disappointing thing I have to admit that I had to do. Is I already started a job quest, so we're not going to be getting the full story for Dark Knight. And unfortunately, I think I've decided that I'm going to make a separate stream where we go through all the job quest stories. But I'm going to do that on Tona, because I'm already working on every job for Tona, so I'm going to go through all the job quest stories on Tona, just to make things easier and to keep the pacing up with the story, so I'm not like, oh, let's do a job quest in the middle. I'm going to be doing the job quest on my own, and plus it doesn't help that I need to do part of it. Like, I had to unlock Ishgard before even getting, getting the Dark Knight. And I didn't want to start the Heavensward stuff until the very next stream, so I can fully focus on it. As well. Alright. Let's head over here. Elize, or whatever your name is. Well, you're clearly not locals or traveling peddlers, which makes you all... Ah, wards of House Fortom! How very interesting. Count Edmund has granted us leave to remain in Ishgard for as long as we wish, which may be some time. Accordingly, we will have needs of sundry goods, hence our desire to make your acquaintance. That is, of course, assuming you are content to accept the custom of foreigners. Should you be uncomfortable... Young sir, we do not discriminate in matters of money. If you have coin to spend, who are we to refuse it? Weapons, armors, what the hell is that word? Accoutrements, medicine, materials, whatever your desire. It can be found in the Cozy. Our merchants will be more than happy to accommodate you, as you shall soon see. Our next destination is the Aetheryte Plaza and Foundation. If everyone is ready... Pretty much right now we're taking a big old tour of the city. Thing is, I already took my own personal tour to keep, again, to keep up the pacing with everything. So, I already unlocked the Aetheryte travel. Because you're not locked that, thankfully. They don't start locking that shit until, what? the next... It's either the next expansion or the expansion after that. Just really dumb, because they lock it until you beat the goddamn base game. Base expansion, which is really annoying. I'm going to say that right now, because it just makes it annoying just to get to the place. And here we are, Foundation's Aetheryte Plaza. If you haven't yet to attune to the Aetherites, it would be wise to do so now. I already have, so thank you very much. And I'm going to equip that helmet. Those are jester helmets, hats, helmets, hats. Yeah, so my scholar is already like level 60, so I don't need to worry about gearing it. As for our next destination, perhaps we should decide together. What else can be found nearby? The Skysteel Manufactory stands to the west. Their engineers conceive and manufacture weapons for use against the dragons. The only stables where chocobos are trained for war also lie in that direction. To the north and east can be found the congregation of our knights most heavenly. While to the south and east, well, it would be best if you avoid that area. And why is that? I fear our knights may not be able to ensure your safety in the lowest levels, Master Alphino. Hold your nose when you pass the broom, little lord. A delicate flower like you is like to wilt in our fumes. You misjudge me, sir, for I am no lord, but a humble traveler. Oh, come to see the sights, have ye? Take a turn down the Hopland and gulp at the statues? Well, if you've a mind to learn how the better half live, come and have a drink at the Forgotten Knights, if your nursemaid'll let ya. My humblest apologies, Master Alphino. Pray, pay that drunk lout's no mind. Oh, but I must. I would not do to refuse such a heartfelt invitation. Yes, I simply must see this forgotten knight for myself. I trust you see the wisdom in this, Syphuin. There are few sources of information more abundant than a bustling local hostelry. Hostelry, what? Not that I expect to hear any news of our missing comrades just yet. Nevertheless, who can say what we might learn of recent events? And I'm coming too! Yeah, kind of need to hear about what the hell's going on in the rest of Eorzea. Just to hear things out, see if we can find any of our other comrades. We didn't specifically see them die, so in anime fashion, that means they're not dead. Oh, I hate tropes like that. That's so... Ugh. Must say, this is rather unusual. Not just one, but a whole party of fresh new faces in my tavern. We but recently arrived in Ishgard and are eager to acquaint ourselves with her more notable establishments. Master? Gabrilland? Is that his name? Just Gabrilland will do. And I'm flattered you think so highly of my establishment. Can't Promise it'll live up to your expectations. But if it's decent food and drink you're after, you could do much worse. Judging by the number of customers I see, I suspect your fare is rather more than decent. Speaking of your clientele, I could not help but note a difference between those who frequent the upper and lower floors. Spotted that, did you? Aye, up here you'll find peddlers, porters, off-duty knights, and so forth, dripping in on their way to and from or from somewhere else. regulars maybe, but not locals. Folks from the Broom, they tend to congregate downstairs, where we offer a menu more suited to their tastes. Cheaper meals, stronger spirits, all quality, mind, but the sort of stuff I'd recommend, but not the sort of stuff I'd recommend to yourselves. Okay, that makes more sense. I just skipped the word, apparently. You speak of the lowest levels, yes? Why do they call them the Broom, if I may ask? Because when the weather's foul and the broom rolls in thick, it's the poor sods living at the bottom who have to deal with it. I see. It's not just the weather. When the worms broke through the wards and started tearing up the city, it was the Broom that got the worst of it. While the pillars enjoyed the protection of the high houses of the temple knights. More than a few people are still sore about that, mind. Which is why, concerning your present company, I'd recommend you keep your wits about you if you mean to go below. There's something sharp in your boot, just to be sure. I shall take your words to heart, sir. Master Afano, I think it would be best if we returned to Fortom Manor. You go on ahead without me. I'm staying for a drink or two. Miss Tataru, I am afraid that is out of the question. My lord the Count would never forgive me if I abandoned one of his charge in such a place. Least of all, a maiden. What are you up to, Tataru? Look around, Alphino. This tavern is full of people whose business regularly takes them beyond the gates of judgment. With friends like that, I could practically live here and wait for the newest gossip to come to me. Indeed, but will you be safe here on your own? Oh, please. Do you know how often I looked after the waking sands and the rising stones by myself? If I had a gill for every unwelcome caller I've driven away, I'd be rich beyond my wildest dreams. I'll be fine. Not that I doubt the lady's knack for fending off unwanted advances, but I'll be damned if I'm going to let anyone lay an unwelcome hand on a patron in my establishment. That settles it then, Tataru. Syphuin and I shall return to the manor for now. Contact me by link pearl if you require assistance. I will. It's like, where am I going again? Right, I'm going to the manor. The last vigil. It's a teleport location, apparently. Yeah, I gotta talk to the guard to go in. Tell us then, Master Afano, does Ishgard meet with your expectations? That which I imagine pales in comparison to the reality. I felt the weight of the 1,000 years of history with every step I took. And when those steps took me past the scars left by the wyverns and Foundation, I understood how easily that history could end in tragedy. The attack was devastating, the casualties unspeakable. The wyverns did not discriminate. Unarmed men and women, even children, were given no quarter. Sir Emmerich has ordered his knights to strengthen our defenses. Each house has been called upon to lend what support it can. There is much to be done, yet alas, able-bodied men and women are in short supply. Mayhap we could be of assistance, my lord. After all you have done for us, we would welcome any opportunity to repay your kindness. That is a most generous offer, Master Alphino. You are guests in my home to whom I have extended my hospitality without obligation. Let or Leon? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. Nevertheless, Ishgard's needs is great, and if you are willing to aid our cause, I will not well refuse. Good. What would you ask of us? From what I heard, you are an intelligent and persuasive young man. Such qualities may prove most useful to us in our efforts to secure provisions from foreign sources. Identifying trustworthy suppliers, brokering contacts, and so on. As for you, Mistress Winterdale, I could not ask for no one better than a storied veteran such as yourself, a woman with the capacity to act swiftly and yet decisively when needed, to aid Artoriel, God damn it, and Emmanueline in their duties. I beg your pardon? I am more than capable of carrying out my duties by myself. I have no need of our honored guest's assistance. Now, be reasonable, brother. What manner of fool would say no to such a famous hero and offer to do his work? Hold your tongues, by the Fury. The two of you will conduct yourselves with dignity befitting your station. Show Mistress Winterdale the respect she deserves. This is the woman who slew Gaius Van Balzar and some half-dozen primals besides. She's not here to steal your glory or serve as your errand girl. If you can pardon them their impropriety, Mistress Winterdale, I should be much obliged if you would lend my sons a helping hand. My thanks. Fury willing, they may even learn something from you. Oh. Standing right in front of Alpha now. 'Twould seem we shall not want for employment over the coming days. Though that was never in doubt. Our host's initial reluctance to accept our offer of aid was solely for appearance's sake. In truth, he is glad of this opportunity to put us to work. By granting us patronage, House Fortom has taken a tremendous risk. Until we demonstrate our worth to Ishgard at large, the Count will face considerable opposition from his peers in matters great and small. So he would have us publicly serve Ishgard, while simultaneously keeping his sons in check. This is an arrangement we may benefit from in unexpected ways. My own duties may feasibly bring me into contact with people who know something of our missing comrades. And as you go about helping the two lords with their various responsibilities, you will inevitably make new acquaintances in Ishgard, mayhap even new allies. Yes, the more I think on it, the more confident I am but that by furthering their goals, we shall further our own. Yeah, I'm just going to take the money pouch. Thank you very much. I'm not going to wear a jester hat. This is not happening. Where do I go after this? Did I just walk past it? Yeah, it did. God damn it. Why do I do that all the time? Oh, this is where it splits. Alright. Yeah, I'll do yours first. We do both of them, but you can only accept one at a time. Let's begin a new Mistress Witterdale. I am Sir Artoria. Artorel. Atwarel? I don't know how to say your name. De Fortam. Eldest son of Count Edmond de Fortam. You will forgive me my outburst, I hope. I meant no disrespect. I merely consider myself equal to the duties entrusted to me, unlike some. Haurchefant has spoken of you often. If you are if you are even half the woman he claims, I shall be glad to have you at my side. To the matter at hand, then, we will be assisting my esteemed compatriots of House Durandare and Zmel? What are these names? You're aware of our friendly rivalry, I take it. Aye, well, suffice to say, the prospect of assisting said houses does not fill me with joy. However, it is the will of the Holy See that we set aside our differences at this crucial juncture. But we shall speak more of that anon. First, we must needs secure transport to Falcon's Nest. Let's make for the Chocobo stables and foundation. All right. Shit. Oh, there it is. I can't believe how fast this area loads up for me all the time. It's crazy, man. Greetings, Mistress Winterdale. I've saddled a black chocobo for your journey to the Western Highlands, as per Lord Artorel's instructions. Lord Artore. I don't know, man. I don't know. Will this be your first time riding a black chocobo, may I ask? If so, you're in for a treat, as I dare say you know, this particular breed can fly. Given the right conditions, they can carry you quite high, too. Even over snowcloak. You needn't worry about directing the birds, of course. Like all pointers, she's trained to carry you to your destination all by herself. So just relax and enjoy the view. Oh, but be sure not to relax your grip, will you? 2 hands in the reins at all times, if you please. Yeah, sure. Are we gonna get a green chocobo at some point in the story? Because I don't think that's happened yet. Or a blue chocobo. Where are those ones? These ones are from FF7 and Final Fantasy 9, by the way. We already got the red chocobo.
Frozen wastes of the Western Highlands. Once verdant tracts, made pallid by the calamity. Beyond the towering wall of ice, to lands long forsaken, that the knights of Ishgard strove tirelessly to reclaim. To the hamlet of Falcon's Nest. Once abandoned, now freed of its pall of snow and ash, she came.
we're gonna get an introduction into areas like that throughout the entire thing, by the way. I like it, at least in this expansion. I don't particularly like it in Stormblood because it doesn't really fit well there. The world looks quite different when viewed from the back of an airborne chocobo, does it not? I still find the experience strangely liberating. To business. Sir Redwald is in charge here. He should be expecting us. Has been far too long, Lord. A Torel, I think. A Tuarel? I think it's a Twa? Is it a Tuarel? Might be. Who might your companion be? Pray forgive us our lateness, Sir Redwald. I present to you Syphuin Winterdale, Ward of House Fortom. Ah, yes, of course. Lord Drillmont spoke of you. I, Sir Redwald of House Dorendare, do bid you welcome to Falcon's Nest. We are both eager to contribute to the settlement's restoration. How may we be of service? Before we speak of that, would I be correct in assuming that Mistress Winterdale is unfamiliar with our recent history? And with your permission, I shall recount the tale for her benefit. As you may know, Falcon's Nest was once a hamlet for a small garrison of knights and some few villagers. But then came the calamity. When it became clear that the snow would not stop falling, we had no choice but to order a complete withdrawal. The settlement and the entirety of the Western Highlands were to be abandoned. Abandoned to the heretics, Lady Iceheart and her kind have walked these lands for impunity ever since. Aye, but no longer. The Holy See has commanded the reclamation of the Western Highlands and the expulsion of heretical elements. Falcon's Nest is key to accomplishing these objectives, but as you can see, rebuilding the hamlet will be no small undertaking. Our craftsmen require support and protection. Any assistance you can offer will be greatly appreciated. As promised, we of House Fortom are at your disposal, Sir Redwald. You need but tell us where to begin. Yeah. Oh, I leveled up. Nice. Alright, there it is. Mithrite Hauberk offending. Alright. Several craftsmen in Service House Zamail are contributing to the restoration of Falcon's Nest. These men and women are quite skilled at building and repairing fortifications, but their progress has been hampered by a number of factors. Roth, their foreman, tells me he has need of a woman with your talents. Would you be so kind as to seek him out? Shit, where's my chocobo? Oh, by the way, we don't have flying anymore. So no flying. Because we started a new expansion, we don't have flying. At least in this area. If we go back to the Aram Reborn areas, we have flying there. Okay, where the heck are you? Okay, there you were. There is a way to unlock it. I'll show you that when we get to it, though. Hmm? Yes, I'm Roth, and who might you be? Ah, the promised help. Glad to have you aboard. I have the honor of overseeing this fine mess you see before you. Sent me over on one of them black birds, same as you, to build and mend and tell others how to build and mend. But Fury, take me this ice. It's bloody unnatural how fast it forms. It's icicle spirits, I tell you. Mark my words, there are pockets of them here, and they're just waiting for me to turn my back so they can sneak out and do their dirty work. So I need you to search the hamlet and put an end to it. If you stand watch long enough, you're sure to find them. So, essentially monsters are fucking with you when you're trying to rebuild? Like ice elemental monsters or something of that nature? Ooh. Alright. Gotta remember how to do this crap. It's been a while since I played Dark Knight. Even then I didn't unlock all the abilities, but I did that on purpose. Okay, go ahead. Activate this. Grants dark side increasing damage dealt by 10%. Alright, so I need to use that to keep that up. So that I can keep good damage. Alright. Where the heck is everybody else? Yep, I put this down in the corner so I wouldn't hit the sprint button, but I think it's better up here. So I'm gonna move it back. Alright, are any over here? Yes, there are indeed. I believe that attacks an AoE as well, so... I don't have all the fun Dark Knight abilities yet. I think I got some job quests to do before I get those. This is going to be a trip for learning Dark Knight, because I still haven't really touched it that much. I just leveled it to 50. So... And I haven't even, like, I unlocked it with Tona, but I didn't touch it there yet. At all. So... Mainly because I'm working on DPS first, but that's an entire different problem. What do I want to do? Do I want to do the AoE and then do it? Let's AoE this shit. Yeah, that's an OG CD, so I can hit that in the middle of these charging back up. Do slight more damage, I guess. Until I run out of MP, that is. Alright. Now there's a woman that what looks like she found her marks. They're just the sort we need around here. The kind that'll hop to when she sees a task undone. Yep, I sure am. This feels all too familiar to me. And we got another piece of equipment. Yay. Turns out it is better than what I have on right now. Good. I hope I don't hit, like, eye level restrictions before I get to the first dungeon. That would suck. You're a dab hand. At Warcraft, I can tell. Not that I've any skill at arms to speak of mind, but it doesn't take an expert to recognize expertise. Be a ways to keep you to myself when there are others who out there that need help, same as me. So if you're keen to keep on doing what you've done, I'd ask you to head north to the pike. The bloody huge statue out in the waste, if you've never been. Mason by the name of Thiermont is out there tending to the thing. Good man, Thiermont, but I recommend he's taking on too much work for one. Might be there's something you can do for him. Sure, man, I'll try. Alright, I gotta attune to this. Can't forget to do that. I gotta start doing that again. I think when I was replaying A Realm Reborn, I forgot to do that when going through that story. But yep, we're back on foot, and so completely different from A Realm Reborn. The maps are huge! It's honestly surprising this expansion ran on a PS3 at all. I don't even want to imagine the freaking terrible frame rate it had on PS3. Get off my back, would you? I'm lower leveled than you, so you think you can attack me and all this shit. Fuck you. I think my basic combo, yeah, restores the last hit actually recuperates HP for me. And the second hit restores MP. It's pretty neat. There you are. Hell to you, traveler! What brings you out this way? Foreman Roth bid you to assist me? Well, far be it from me to turn down a helping hand. I've been tasked with the restoration of this sculpture. 5 years of neglect have not been kind, to say the least. Fortunately, I've just the thing for it. Rather those deep eyes have it. If you could slay 3 and bring me their bristles, I would be in your debt. Alright, so it's you. I just realized I don't have a I don't have a ranged attack. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do a job quest at some point. The thing about the Heavensward jobs you get is they start at level 30 technically. I only did a handful of them, so I might actually have to do those. Alright. It's going to take a little bit longer to kill things because, 1, literally bare level, and 2, or what is 2 again? Well, 2 is I'm a tank. 3, I don't even have all the abilities I should probably have. That's probably what's really kicking my ass. Alright. Whew. Alright, we got them all. This server doesn't look too bad. Yeah, maybe I'll change the glam for that. Maybe. Yeah, I like this top a good bit. Let's see how the rest of the gear looks, though. Ah, feel how coarse that is! That's why they're perfect for scrubbing the soot from this statue. Beautiful, isn't it? The spitting image of Haldrath, first of the Azure Dragoons and one of Ishgard's founding fathers. A symbol of everything the Dravanians despise, which is why they've taken to searing it with dragonfire every time they pass by. But no longer will we suffer this desecration of our nation's hero. Soon this statue will be as it once was, a proud, shining testament to the determination of Ishgard, and a message to the heretics that we have returned. The work may be hard and the conditions harsh, but as a proud Ishgardian, I could ask for no greater honor. Money, please. Any good? Okay, get the hands for it. Okay. Are you for Falcon's Nest? If so, I have a favor to ask. There's this knight, Sir Ysador, stationed at the Anvil, to the west of here. She's always treated me with kindness and respect. More than I deserve, to be honest. Anyway, while you were away, she came through on patrol, and I think she might have left a package behind. It's a bit of a detour, but would you mind returning it to her? My thanks to you, my thanks to you, friend. All right. I can't fly. I can't even unlock flying yet either. Because there's a different way to get flying in Heavensward than in the Realm Reborn. Because the Realm Reborn flying was added way later. It was added in a patch for Shadowbringers, believe it or not. Or not. Because, that was pretty freaking late to add flying to the base game. Heavensward was the first to introduce flying. So, there's that. Honestly, there's no spoiling it now because they added flying to Realm Reborn and you already saw it. Just telling the new players that as soon as you reach Heavensward, you're gonna lose your wings. And you're gonna have to earn flying all over again. Although it's not gonna take as much to get flying back in specific zones. But I'll talk about it when we get to it. So right now I actually can't. I can't unlock anything with flying right now because I'm still really early on in the game. What's that? A package? I haven't the foggiest at what you're talking about. Ice-crusted bundle. Confound it, that fool of a... what a waste. It was a gift adventure. The Tyrmont labors day and night without regard for his own well-being. At the very least, he ought to try to eat better. Why not simply give it to him? By the Fury, have you no sense of decorum? A highborn knight cannot be seen favoring a lowborn mason in such a manner. Nevertheless, I appreciate your concern, as well as your willingness to assist Tyrmont. May your journey back to Falcon's Nest be safe and swift. Pray, give my regards to Sir Redwald. Damn it. I wanted a chocobo. They wouldn't let me. Also, I could just teleport back. Probably be a lot faster. There you are, Redwald. Give me my armor piece, would you? Must applaud your initiative, Mistress Winterdown. Rolf has told me you have been quite busy. Alas, we have not the time to thank you properly. I have a task to which I would commit all able-bodied men and women, even Lord Torrell included. Alright. First, I put those gloves on. Put those gloves on. I think I'm just gonna glamour over that. Just keep this glamour. Maybe I'll make another glamour if I find any good looking gear. I don't know. But for now, I'm gonna stick with this one. It took me a while to make it. Come as ever, even when you must surely sense the gravity of our situation. Of the situation. A veteran through and through, just as Lord Drillmont said. Good. We have lost contact with a reconnaissance party sent north to Riversmeet in search of the heretics' hideout. Whether they were attacked or met with some other misfortune, we know not. But regardless of the cause, we must act quickly, for this is a harsh, unforgiving land which can claim, and has claimed, the lives of many men. To ensure we find our missing knights as quickly as possible, I have assigned each party a different area to search. You and Lord Torrell will be working together. Seek him out when you are ready to depart, and good luck. Will do. There you are. It seems we have been assigned the area near Camp Riversmeet, Mistress Winterdale. Lest you are unaware, the camp was one of many our knights were forced to abandon. We withdrew from the Coerthas West Highlands, one of the many sacrifices made in the wake of the calamity. It would not surprise me if our knights took shelter there. There is but one way to find out, though. Let us be off. Alright. I tried to fly again. God damn it. This is gonna be miserable. I want to fly. You took it away from me. So I made a jump, expected to go, and I didn't. Back to on foot in this big ass area. I'm pretty sure that's a fate right there. No fates, please. I don't wanna. Oh god. No! No! It's never worth fighting this stupid wildlife out here because they don't give, one, they don't give a lot of experience points, and two, they don't really drop anything that great. Unless you're trying to craft something specific, but other than that, there's a time it's a no. Me up. I was gonna say, did I have to walk the whole way around? There below us, Camp Riversmeet, or what remains of it. I see no way to descend the cliffs safely from here. Should we fall, the beast below would make short work of us. Come. I know a path to the riverbed below, east of the Black Iron Bridge. Oh, I'm supposed to go to the other side of the bridge. Alright. The reconnaissance party came this way. I see no sign of it. Still, it is possible that recent storms have obscured their trail, or that they took an alternative route to Camp Rivers Meets. Until we investigate the camp itself, we cannot be certain. We must press on. Alright. You know, fuck this noise. I'm just gonna walk down the mountain. I think I can go this way. I need to go further down. Oh, I think I'm good this way. What am I doing? Just use my fucking mount. It's faster. Albeit slightly, not completely. Alright. Oh, did this used to be an Aetherite Plaza? Kinda looks like it. It's cool. Oh. Hello. Hello, gaunt figure. I ain't got stuff. Damn it. Maybe it would have been helpful to get some of the tombstone gear for doing all this stuff. I knew I was going to get gear anyways from it, so I chose not to. It would have helped DPS a bit more. Are you alright? I heard sounds of a struggle. Thank the Fury. I thought no one would come. 3 heretics slain in one night saved, just like that. You certainly live up to your reputation, Mistress Winderdale. What happened here, sir? Is there no one else? We're caught in a furious blizzard north of here, my lord. Not but white all around, until we saw shapes moving towards us, running towards us, with naked steel in their hands. I cut down a few of the bastards who came close, but the others were shouting and screaming. But after a while, I could only hear unfamiliar voices. I found my way to the camp, hoping to hide while the storm passed. The heretics tracked you here. Aye, my lord, the heretics' hideaway lies somewhere to the north. We must move quickly before the snow buries all traces of their passing. For my brothers, we must. Have faith, sir. Justice will be done. But first, we must see you to safety. I don't need any of that. He has the right of it, Mistress Winderdale. Whatever remains of the Heretic's trail will be gone with the next snowfall. But we cannot very well leave our friend here. I will see him to the Falcon's Nest and gather reinforcements. In the meantime, I would have you search the area to the north of the camp for signs of the attack. Should you pick up the Heretic's trail, do not wait for me. Follow it back to their lair forthwith, being sure to leave me some clear footprints. I realize that this plan may place you in considerable danger, but I see no alternative. Rest assured, we will not be far behind. Syphuin, thank you. Okay, I'm supposed to go down. And we got an instance. A dead knight on the ground. The tracks continue to the north. Tracks continue to the north. Oh, go away, you fucker. I am busy! I need you following me the whole way, so I'm just gonna kick your ass right here. The tracks continue to the north yet again. Oh, got heretics here. Oh, another one came. Shit. Follow the fleeing heretic. Just stay away from me! Spineless heretic. What the fuck? You just walk up a rock? The hell was that? Okay, I'm gonna walk around here and God, my God, why? Did you just walk up a mountain? What the hell is this pathing? Ow! Stop it. Are you gonna... Why is this... I'm pretty sure I can't... Yeah, I can't even do that. Why are you able to? What the fuck is... So did you just walk through a wall? What the hell is going... I think his pathing broke. Ambush! Yeah, you're going down. Healers die first. It's the rule of every game. I didn't realize there was the guy I was chasing. There we go.
Looking for me, I presume.
The child who glimpsed the truth.
No! It cannot be.
She cameth unto me, as didst thou, alike in gifts, yet set upon different paths.
He speaks true, warrior of light. Like you, I have been blessed with the echo. The visions terrified me at first. They came without warning. I wondered what I had done to deserve them, but I had no time to ponder such things once the calamity came. The land turned against us, and in a matter of hours, Falcon's Nest was buried under 10 fulms of ice and snow. We had no choice but to flee for Ishgard. We came to the wall, and while we searched for a way through, there was an avalanche. And then I was alone. So I set forth for Dravania. I knew full well what might happen where I found, but I could not survive on my own. I was found, of course. And not by a mere dragon, but by the great worm Hraesvelgr. And it was then that I knew why I had been given this gift. For with it I heard his voice, and saw the truth through his eyes. I was chosen to deliver this revelation to the people. To bring dragon and man together as they once were, and should ever be.
What should I say? Killing civilians won't bring together.
It wasn't supposed to be like that. You have to believe me. It was beyond my control. Children taught to fear the skies, who saw their loved ones slaughtered. Yet the Dravanians, though they know where the fault truly lies, fell upon them with such fury.
Men die, and their children forget. But we are everlasting. To us, then is as now. Thou canst not comprehend the violation, the outrage, the fury.
I will make this right. I am neither a saint nor a savior, just another sinner. Yet I will not forsake this cause. I cannot. I will see this cycle broken and peace restored. We can do naught else, for we are now as one.
And we just let her go. To be fair, she kind of has the power to turn into a Shiva, so it's just like not really good. We don't really stand a good chance by ourselves. Mr. Swindadel, praise Helone, you are alive. We came as swiftly as we could, but I see we are too late. So they were lurking in the cellar of the farmhouse. 'Tis a pity Lady Iceheart escaped, But we must not let that distract from your accomplishment. We have them on the run. You have dealt our foes a telling blow this eve, my friend, and I shall see that your efforts are recognized. Alright. Establishing an outpost in so remote a location could not have been easy, tenacious devils. The knights have matters here well in hand. Let us return to Falcon's Nest and share our discoveries with Sir Redwald. Come, after tracking heretics across moms of ice and snow, I would say you are due a few hours rest next to a warm fire. Alright. Artorel, Mistress Windadel, full glad am I to see you both hale and hearty. What news? You mean to say you hunted the heretics down on your own and slew them before reinforcements could arrive? Why the fury? I believe we have made great strides towards purging these lands of heretics, and I mean to say as much when I deliver my report to my father in the Holy See. As will I, Lord Artorel. May I serve to remind our superiors what House Durandare and Fortom could achieve through continued cooperation. Indeed, I trust you and your knights are content to handle the rest. You most certainly are, my lord. During your short time with us, you and Mistress Windadel have accomplished far more than I had thought possible. I cannot in good conscience impose upon you any longer. Pray, return to Ishgard with my thanks. As you wish, Sir Redwald. We thank you for your hospitality. Alright. Going back to, Ishgard. Can I go back through this way? Or do I have to teleport back? I think I have to teleport back. Wow, that's kind of dumb. Alright, and I think it's... where? I think that's showing up on my thing. Alright, well, all weirdness aside, I know where I have to go. Mistress Windadel, I would speak plain. For the first, I questioned your motives and your competence, and justly, I now realize. Rumors have a way of growing more fantastic as they spread, and quite frankly, those surrounding you beggar belief. But Haurchefant swore that all the stories were true. He championed your cause and begged Father to grant you patronage. He duly listened, because for all his wisdom, he has never been able to say no to my dear half-brother, the legacy of my father's sole indiscretion. Mother hated him, of course. Even on her deathbed, she refused to acknowledge him. And, to be honest, she was not alone in her feelings. That is not the worst of it. At Camp Riversmeet, when we came upon the wounded knight, I knew immediately that one of us would have to pursue the heretic alone. An onerous task fraught with danger. And there you were, the savior of Eorzur, an honored guest of House Fortom. My new comrade in arms, Haurchefant's dear friend, told myself it was to be a test, but part of me hoped that you would fail. Yet you accepted the task without a word of protest, nor any sign of fear, and you duly tracked the enemy down, faced him alone, and lived to tell the tale. Plainly, Haurchefant had the right of it all along. That I doubted your strength bespeaks mine own weakness. But I will not doubt you again, Mr. Swindledale. On that you have my word. Alright. I guess that... Alright, now it's time for our manual. Shall we be off then, old girl? Ha, but where are my manners? Emmanuel de Fortom, second son of Count Edmond de Fortom. Trueborn, that is. Yes, I know what you're thinking, and you are absolutely right. What ill fortune to be born second in society where the eldest inherits all. Oh, my brother would never cut me off, 'tis true, but who could be satisfied subsisting on a meager allowance? Forever overshadowed by his own sibling. Not I, old girl, not I. Which is why I need your help to ensure that this business in the Sea of Clouds goes swimmingly, so that the tales of my great deeds can win me a place in the people's hearts, or better yet, raise me high in their estimations than Arturo. Ambitious, I grant you, but then I do have a legendary hero to do my bidding. Oh, don't look at me that way. I jest. Anyway, we are to aid the good men and women of House Helenard. They have ever been steadfast friends to our house, though they've fallen on a hard time since the calamity. Poor blighters. As for what precisely we will be doing, well, what fun would it be if I told you everything in advance? Just come along with me to the airship landing. We'll need to take the airship to Camp Cloudtop. See, so I remember saying something along the lines of, as soon as you get to the patches, the world feels a little more, doesn't feel as cohesive. This is what I mean, is there's no, like, transition into it. You're just taking, like, airships or something into the next area, and it doesn't really feel like a cohesive world anymore. I do like how A Realm Reborn actually did make it feel like you could literally, like, walk straight to the next, the next nation. Like, you can walk straight to Gordania, you can walk straight to Thanalan, you can walk... Oh, you can't walk straight to Limsa. But that's because that's an island, and that makes sense. But here, it's just kind of disappointing they didn't do the same thing here. Or they didn't add a way so you could, like, manually do it on foot. But, that's just a small thing, though. I think it's more convenience that you're able to just get to the next area immediately and whatnot. But it kind of ruins, like, the immersion of this being a whole world. Are you ready to depart, madam? The airship bound for Camp Cloudtop will be leaving shortly. Yep, sure. Honestly, this area kind of explains itself of why you need an airship, but the last area is kind of... Why did we need to take a black chocobo?
Upon an airship, conceived within the fecund mind of Sid Garland, renegade prodigy of Garlemald, who had come to call Eorzea home. High into the heavens, where isles of earth and stone floated as clouds, a frontier the knights of Ishgard had scarce begun to explore. To a fledgling outpost, within the sea of clouds, where careworn scouts ever scanned the skies for winged shadows, she came.
I'll be real with you, this is probably one of my favorite areas in Heavensward. Just the aesthetic alone is just all... I just love the aesthetic of like going, like traveling on floating islands. It's just awesome. Awfully cold up here. I mean, Coerthas may not be blessed with the warmest weather in the world, but compared to this, it seems positively balmy. And of course, our hero is wholly unperturbed. You don't have to maintain that strong, silent persona all the time, you know. Never mind. We need to find Lady Lanyette. Lanyette? Yacht? Oh god, what is these names? She's in charge of the garrison here. And when we find her, just follow my lead. Yes? Excellent. So if you didn't tell by the conversation we had with Emmanuel, he's kind of an ass. Alright, first things first. Always get the 8th right. What the heck was that? I guess I was I bounced up into the crystal like right here or something? Yeah, that's probably what happened. I didn't do a normal jump off the chocobo. Normally they want you to take the safe route around, but Geronimo! Ow. Actually better. Okay, those ones don't aggro, so fuck! Run! Shit, what the hell's chasing me? Oh, it's a Gale cat. Regen faster, please. Oh. All right. I dealing with those stupid annoyances. Let's continue, shall we? Mr. Swinderdale, welcome. I am Sir Lanny de Helnart. I'm just calling you Helnart. Helenart. Commander of the forces stationed here at Camp Cloudtop. Strange though it may sound, I have long dreamed of meeting you. I am in your debt, you see, and shall ever remain so. Were it not for you, my younger brother Francois would have been executed upon the word of a false inquisitor. Alas, a knight must go where duty demands, and thus have I been unable to seek you out. But by the grace of Helone, I have been granted an opportunity to thank my brother's savior in person, and to call upon her generous aid besides. Truly, I know not what I have done to deserve this double blessing. Ahem! 'Tis a pleasure to see you again, Lady Laniette. I can't say it because I don't know how to pronounce it. You cut an elegant figure as always. Steel-clad rose equally at home on a battlefield or in a ballroom. What? Lord Emmanuel, if it is not too much to ask, I shall be grateful if you would allow me to finish speaking with Mr. Swinderdale. Camp Cloudtop was established to provide early warning of impending Dravanian incursions. The high elevations afforded by the floating isles makes it ideal for this purpose. Naturally, it also makes us a ready target for attack. We are not defenseless, however. The Protector, our largest and most advanced airship, is capable of downing all but the mightiest dragons. Alas, as you may have noticed, it is currently undergoing repair. What is worse, our efforts have been hampered by an indigenous beast tribe known as the Vanu Vanu, with whom we have had several skirmishes already. No beastman is a match for a man of Ishgard. Bring me a birdman and I'll show him a thing or two. I fear much more may be asked of you in the days to come, Mr. Swinderdale. Yeah, it seems like it. Got it rough right now. While I understand Count Edmond's intentions, I will rather not waste valuable time ensuring that the young lord doesn't get trampled underfoot. True, it is entirely possible that he may learn something from his experience, but if left to his own devices, I think it is far more likely that he will make a mess of things. Tell him that I would like him to keep watch for Dravanian outflyers. Then when you have a moment to speak with his manservant in private, make it clear that it is his responsibility to keep Emmanuel from shirking his duty. A request from Laniette? Yeah. I can't say it, man. Why didn't you think to ask me in person? Surely she must see me standing here, but a few yalms away. Oh, never mind that. What is it? A mission of paramount importance. Keep watch of the Romanian outflyers. No, not. Keep an eye out for anything unusual. Mission? Yes, of course. That is why I am here. I shall do as my lady asks. Oh, Mr. Swinderdale, I do not believe I have properly introduced myself. My name is Horneraw. I serve at the pleasure of Lord Emmanuel. Lady Blue, have me accompany. I don't know how to say the name, man. I can't pronounce it. Accompany Lord Emmanuel on his mission. I understand completely. I will do my utmost to keep him out of harm's way. I don't think you understood right. Were he on another house, mayhap I would not feel obligated to go to such lengths to preserve his safety and dignity. In any case, I appreciate you speaking to him for me. It would seem he actually listens to you, at least more so than others. Or mayhap you are more skilled at this than most. I suspect you have had to humor your fair share of difficult men before. Yeah. Company of heroes. Now that Emmeline is out of harm's way, we are free to discuss matters of actual import, such as our struggles with the Vanu. We first encountered the Vanu several years ago. We had just begun to explore the Sea of Clouds. After an exchange of pleasantries and gifts, we received permission to construct a permanent lookout post. There was peace between our people for half a year until suddenly, for reasons unknown, their attitudes towards us changed. They began to attack our foraging parties without provocation, forcing us to rely more heavily on supplies flown in from Ishgard. But words are no substitute for first-hand experience. Go and see Sir Marielle. Marielle? She could use your assistance. Mr. Swindendale, I presume. The lady told me you were coming. I can't say it, man. It's gonna bother the shit out of me. I hear tell you've never faced a Vanu before. Well, spend enough time on patrol and you're sure to cross paths with them eventually. These birdmen are native to the Floating Isles. I say birdmen, but they're not at all like the Ixal, unless the Ixal's mother was a Gigas. Here, let me mark several locations on your map. If you discover any Vanu in these areas, kill or drive them away. Alright. Oh. Oh, you have like... Hey, are you a thief? You got like 2 daggers and shit. Oh no, you're casting. Oh, it's not working. A lot more HP, damn. Well, there's one down, I guess. Reset this stupid map. I don't know why it doesn't update like it used to. It used to update on its own, but it's just now it just doesn't. Like they fix some things, then ends up breaking another. Oh shit! Go away! Go away! Nobody wants to see you right now. Damn gliding cat thing. Please don't spot me. If I turn off grid, I won't get noticed immediately, but I seriously doubt that. Teleport back. I don't know why he didn't. I feel like this guy's doing the same quest as me. I've seen him more often. Or that person, I should say. I don't even know. I always do that. It's a bad habit of mine. I'm gonna go up to the tower. I guess I could go up the net thing. Finished with your patrol? Anything to report? Yeah, I ran into 2 groups of them. Maybe it was too much to hope for a day without a skirmish. At least I can take solace in the fact that Helone has blessed us with a mighty ally. Nothing. Oh, you know what? I forgot to equip the gear, didn't I? I indeed did. Jeez. Oh, I can't edit my glamour here. Sucks. Oh wait, I was supposed to talk to that person again. Accepting your recent clashes with Stefanu, it cannot have escaped your notice that things here are rather peaceful, to the detriment of our garrison's discipline. Despite being built as an observation post, we have yet to record a single intrusion by the Horde. That is why, as far as everyone is concerned, Camp Cloudtop is a backwater of no significance. And of course, the pride of our camp, the Vaulted Protector, is in a perpetual state of needing repairs. So even were the Holy See to come under Dravanian attack, we will be unable to fly to their aid. Simply put, Mr. Swinderdale, this is where ambition comes to die. If you haven't aspirations for advancement, you'll be right at home. However, I would like to think that enthusiasm can be just as contagious as apathy. If you'll indulge me, I would have you seek out the sentries and stoke their fighting spirit. Psych them up, you might say. This is where the problem soldiers get sent? If I'm to understand that correctly? Shit, where the hell? Oh. Oh, dear. How do you spell it again? Oh, god damn it. Is it an attack? What should we do? What should we do? had me fooled there for a moment, old girl. An amusing jest, albeit a tad cruel. Sure you must realize how unsuited I am to the monotony of mere sentry duty. Yet still you tempt me with the promise of excitement. No, this won't do. This won't do at all. Lady Annette, will give me a grand mission as befits my station. I think sentry duty was probably more suited for you, my dude. I think the last thing you need is any excitement at all. Get away from me. Don't you dare. I see you right over there. God damn you, little son of a bitch. I'm being double teamed here. This ain't fair. This ain't fair. Get off of my back, you dang creatures. Oh wait, I'm supposed to psych him. Psych! Ye gods, where did that come from? Fine, if you insist, I'll make an effort to be more alert. Really, I fail to see the point. We're hundreds of moms away from the front lines. Which is just the way I like it, thank you very much. Honestly, it doesn't seem too bad over here. For being stationed over here. Got a nice view, at least. Is there anything fluffier than a cloud? Oh, your head's in the clouds, I get it. That's not how you spell psych. I spelled psych as souk. Or something like that. What? What is it? Is it the Horde? By the Fury, whatever possessed you to do that? I'm awake, worry not. The shock you just gave me, I doubt I'll sleep for a fortnight. Imagine me just going up to them and just like yelling like, yeah! Yeah! Or something like that. And they're just like, what the hell? Let's imagine what I'm doing. Many thanks, Mistress Winterdow. Already I can see a change in our sentry's behavior. Beg your pardon, Lord Emmanuel said what? Well, I have no doubt that Lady will do her utmost to oblige him. Alright. And I leveled up. Nice. If Lord Emmanuel is going to demand a more dangerous duty, then I expect the lady will want you to accompany them. You might as well speak with her sooner rather than later. There's no use avoiding the inevitable. Put that gear on me. Put that gear on me. Oh god, I almost fell. What's my item level? It's on 110, not too bad. Mr. Swindledale, Lord Emelian has just informed me that mere sentry duty is beneath him. I understand we have you to thank for this epiphany. Well, there's nothing for it but to give him something more demanding, then. Can I count on you to keep him safe? Excellent. We are in constant need of fresh water in Camp Hobtop, as there are no underground sources we can tap with wells. However, there is a unique variety of crystals we have recently discovered which may enable us to obtain water through other means. These spring crystals can be found in Scions, to the east of here. I would have you and Emelian bring one back to us. You may have to contend with the feral beasts which populate the lakes, not to mention the Vanu scouts ranging from their nearby settlement. Of course, that all pales in comparison to keeping the young lord entertained. But you have doubtless grown accustomed to that by now. Good luck and be safe. The lady told you to tell me about my mission once again? If I didn't know any better, I'd swear she's avoiding me. Anyway, what is it? Come fetch a spring crystal from the floating lakes to the east with me. Vital mission, on the success of which the very survival of Camp Cloudtop rests, the procurement of potable water. What? Finally, it's about time she entrusted me with a mission of real import. Right then. Let's go! What hijinks are we gonna get into? Oh god, don't you dare. Don't you dare. Swear to god, don't you dare. Alright. Oh no, I'm gonna get spotted. No! No! Yes! I avoided them. There you are. God damn it! Last? That was right there, man. That was right there. Why must you torture me so? Yeah. Get off my back, you asshole! Oops, wrong button. Yeah, well, I still killed it. So this is the Vorsian Saran of legend. An area of Vanu in sight? Well, disappointing. I could do with some sport. I know, why don't you and I make it a competition? Whoever finds the superior specimen wins. Alright. I shall judge our entries on size, purity, and, say, etheric sensibilities. Let us begin at once. I remember not liking this one particularly. It's a little crapshoot on which one's the actual thing you need to get. Oh, there's the person again. I could just follow them and cheat a little bit. Apparently that's not the one. Yeah, it's not it. I don't think this one's it either, but it's good to tell. Nope, it's not. Yeah. We're literally doing the same damn mission. Alright, this is taking longer, so this might be it. Also appears to be secreting its stream water. Perhaps it is the stream seeks. Alright, we got it. Alright, cool. Cool beans. That wasn't as painful as I thought it would be. We even had a little bit of company that I could comment on, I guess. These are huge ass seashells, damn. How the hell there's a seashell up here? What? Oh, no, 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 don't. Ah, Mr. Swindledale, have you brought your entry for the contest? Yeah, I sure did. Understanding of such things is limited. But can this truly be used to draw moisture from the air like water from a pump? Awesome. Nothing. Just give me some money. Money. Lord Emmanuelan has been gone for an awfully long time. Did you perchance see him while you were searching for your crystal? Even he must realize the dangers of wandering too far in such a place. Mayhap I am worrying about nothing, but I must ask that you assist me in looking for him, Mr. Swindledale. Shall we find him more quickly if we shall find him more quickly if we are split up. Pray, search the southeastern area of Vorcian Saran as swiftly as you are able, and rendezvous with me in the north. Farewell and good luck. Alright. Yeah. I swear I've seen this person in the other area too, so they must be doing the exact same quest lines, the same freaking order. Very, very flat texture right here. It's flat. You survey this surrounding area for a time, but see no signs of a Emmanuelan. Alright. Guess I don't have to use the whistle if Salad's out already. I could just left click him. Not left click, right click. And do it that way, I guess. Is there a cast time for that, actually? I don't know. I rarely ever use that. Well, we've seen something. Mr. Swindledale! Lord Emmanuelan has been taken by the Vanu! They had my lord surrounded. A whole gang of them! Please, you must come quickly! Uh-oh, he got himself in trouble. Oh, let me check. There is a cast time for it. Okay, well, I'm just gonna click the shortcut button then. I don't know why you need to blow the whistle when it's right next to you. It's stupid. At that point, you're just like whistling into its like ear canal. The Vanu must have taken him to that village, mayhap to present to their chieftain. I will make haste to the Rose House and tell the lady what has happened. Yet by the time I return with aid, it may already be too late. Forgive me for asking, Mr. Swinderdale, but should you spy an opportunity to sneak past the sentries and rescue Lord Emmanuelane in my absence, I beg you to take it. I know he can be a trifle presumptuous and insensitive and, well, insufferable, but he doesn't deserve this. Well, I am kind of here to keep him out of trouble, so it is part of the job, I guess. Shh. Yeah, sneak past. They're literally right there. Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do this. I guess I could use this as a range, but I have to literally get right next to him to do it. Let's go! Big pools, man! Big pools! Let's go! Let's go, big pools! Big pools! Big pools! Big pools! Alright, let's go. God damn, I really wish I had a ranged attack. That's gonna bother me. Until I unlock it. I think the more I kill here, the easier it will get later. Ow. Oh wow, this dude is so easy with a tank! Last time I did this, like legitimately, I was a fucking like DPS and it was not this easy. Like, they're doing, like, little to no damage to me at all. Of course, they could have nerfed it, but who knows. But to be honest, this is the true test right here. After you untie him, you gotta escort this motherfucker. And he's a slow bitch. Luckily, I have grit, so I can keep aggro on me. I can keep aggro on me. Get off of him, you asshole. Or not. I guess not. I'll run ahead and take care of you. Shit, where are they? I see them on my bar. Alright, they're coming over here. I guess I could just use Provoke as my ranged, just to keep the aggro. Shit! 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 Get off of him, you assholes! Which one is that, you? Thank heavens! Get us out of here! Keep Emmanuel safe, Syphuin. We will hold them off. I'll try my best. Alright. Get your butts over here. I know why you're coming over here. What the hell? It just walked off screen and disappeared. Alright. This way, quickly!
Reinforcements?
Anger of Honu, chief of mighty Vondo, royals like blackest storm clouds, offer netherlings to the white. Cloud sea swells, and he comes. The White! Mighty Bismarck! Lord of the Mists!
A flying whale? By the Fury, it's a primal. We must away.
Uh-oh. We're surrounded. This ain't looking good.
Damn! Bloody typical. All right, we're going in.
Aye, aye, Chief.
All aboard!
They're trying to take a big chomp out of us. Damn. It's Sid! He's back! The gods only know what might have happened had we not been around to save you. No need for thanks, though. It's not as if you haven't done the same for us a few previous occasions. Alright, more than a few. It was but blind chance that brought us together this time, in case you were wondering. The Alicia has petitioned the Ironworks for assistance with the creation of theirs, the Protector. Apparently, they just can't seem to get her flying. Anyway, I came to Camp Cloudtop to cast an eye over the ship, only to learn that you had arrived some few days before with an Ishgardian lordling in tow. Small world, I thought. Just as said lordling's manservant skittered into view, babbling about his master having been captured and you risking all to rescue him. And the rest, as they say, is history. Right, well, I hate to cut short our reunion, but I'm here on business after all, and the boys are already hard at work. Don't worry, old friend. We'll speak again soon, I promise. So I'm gonna just say this right now. Well, no, I'll keep it. I won't say anything more than that. Never mind. Very well, I admit it. It was an incredible, harrowing experience. I could very well have died, you know. Me, dead! On the other hand, by risking life and limb in the line of duty, I did succeed in uncovering the existence of a new primer. And that, old girl, is no small feat. I've made an historical discovery. In fact, even the lady will have no choice but to acknowledge. Yes, I'm rather looking forward to basking in the sunshine of her praise. Speaking of which, isn't it time we made our triumphant return? I don't know about that one, Chief. I gotta walk all the way back. God damn it. Actually, you know what? While I'm here... Game, I swear to God, man. It won't let me do anything! There we go. There we go. That's better. Ah! Okay, that was a bad place to jump. That was a bad place to jump. That was a bad place to jump. I could have very well died there. Holy shit. I was right in front of an enemy. No! Go away, you freaking bird! No! Why are so many enemies over here? There we are. Praise Helene, I feared the worst. What happened out there? Yeah, we had some, little bit of mishaps. A primal? Are you sure? Yes, now that I think on it, this Bismarck is reminiscent of the white whale of Vanu legend. A massive creature said to swim in the sea of clouds. From what I've learned of comparable summonings, the presence of the Vanu's god would certainly explain the sudden change in their behavior toward the people of Camp Cloudtop. You mean to say they have fallen under the Primal's influence? I recall reading of such things in the documents provided by Master Alphino. Aren't we forgetting something important, my lady? A little recognition for the hero of the hour. A few choice expressions of gratitude, respect, admiration, and so on. Why, yes, you are right, of course. Mistress Winterdale deserves all that, and more for having risked her life to rescue such an esteemed personage. Personage. Well, if there is naught else to discuss, I would depart for Ishgard forthwith. The Holy See and the Temple Knights must be informed of this new threat without delay. But of course, Mistress Winterdale, you have done more than enough here. Pray return to Ishgard with Lord Haurchefant and give my warmest regards to the Count. So that's it then. No more forays into enemy territory? Very well. I can see my services are no longer needed. Take care, my lady. Our next meeting will take place under more other circumstances. All's well that ends well, eh? To the airship landing, then. We can speak on the journey home. Go back to the pillars, right? God damn it, just go to the foundation. Alright. Oh, there's like literally nobody here. Can I jump down? Can I jump? Yes, I can, thankfully. I teleported to the wrong place! I confess I have always been rather fond of airship travel. The chill of the wind upon your face, the warmth of the blood pumping in your veins from the excitement. I find the whole experience indescribably invigorating. Or mayhap it is simply the joy of having cheated death yet again. In any event, I must make for the congregation and inform Sir Emmerich of all that has occurred. Emmanuel should have returned to the manor by now. Why not go and see if he has recovered from his ordeal? Yeah, probably. Alright. Yeah, let me in. Oh, it's you, Syphuin. God, did he have to strike me so hard? Father, he did not approve how I handled matters in Camp Cloudtop, who endangered the lives of others through my own recklessness and incompetence. It's not easy playing the hero, is it? No, it's not easy playing hero. Although you weren't really playing hero, you're more playing for your own self-satisfaction. It's more like it. Ah, Mistress Winterdale, my lord the Count much desires to speak with you regarding your time with Lord Torrell and Lord Emmanuel. If you would remain here for a moment.
The hero returns. I cannot thank you enough for saving young Imanolane's life. Aye, he told me everything. I've also received letters from both House Zamail and Durandare praising your conduct, and that of House Forton. You've won us much honor, my friend.
My lord!
What is it? Speak.
Pray forgive the intrusion, my lord, but I bring grave tidings. Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru have been detained on suspicion of fomenting heresy.
What? Explain.
They were observed entering a tavern in the lower levels on some half-dozen occasions. There, it is claimed, they made a number of inquiries. Inquiries which brought them into contact with certain, elements. 'Twas this which prompted a Knight of the Heavensward to demand that they be questioned. Sir Grinno, my lord.
Sir Grinno is a brute. Exceedingly accomplished brute, but a brute nonetheless. Alas, he is also a son of House Zamail. How quickly we forget the petty nature of men. I'd wager your friends are no more than pawns in another of my countrymen's games. Such is the way of things between the high houses.
And it goes back to freaking politics ruining us. Oh, good. Though you have won the hearts and minds of many of my countrymen, there are those who will never be swayed, men who will dismiss your efforts and resent your success, even as we celebrate them. It is like that one such member of Zamail is manipulating Sir Grinno, for he is not a man to dabble in politics of his own volition. He may genuinely believe your friends to be guilty, though I am quite certain his masters know better. Yet the truth will avail us naught if we cannot prove their innocence. It would do well to speak with Sir Emmerich in the congregation of our knights, most heavenly. We will know more of these charges. It has been too long, Syphuin, that this visit come under happier circumstances. You're come to plead for Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru, I take it. Word of the detainment reached us while I was delivering my report on the Lanu Primal. Truly, I know not which is the more ludicrous, these charges or that flying feathered whale. But Sir Grinno's accusations are baseless, I have no doubt. Refuting them will be difficult, however, as he is a Knight of the Heavensward. I speak of the personal guard of the Archbishop, the 12 finest knights in all of Vishgard, sworn to serve his eminence alone. Suffice it to say, their testimony is unimpeachable, and I have not the authority to challenge their actions. After all the Scions have done, routing the heretics and defeating Shiva, helping us to defend the steps of faith and drive back the Dravanian horde. After approving themselves true allies on countless occasions, is there naught we can do? I fear there is but one path left to us. We must demand a trial by combat. But of course! A trial by combat, sanctioned by the Inquisition, the victor's claim is judged true regardless of the practitioner's standing. Under Ishgardian law, a trial by combat pits the accuser against the accused. In this instance, Master Alphino and Mistress Tataru would be expected to face Sir Grinno, and a second of his choosing, another Knight of the Heavensward, most like. 2 of them? By the Fury, that can hardly be considered fair. Master Alphino's magical talents will not have gone unnoticed. meaning that he will have no choice but to participate. Mr. Tataru, on the other hand, is quite obviously bereft of martial skill, and should be afforded the right to name a champion to fight in her stead. Lest you doubt, I am ready and willing to serve in this capacity, as I am sure is Lord Haurchefant. But all here present know that you are the most accomplished warrior among us, mayhap in the realm at large. And it is settled! I will visit Master Alphino at once and inform him of our intentions. Syphuin, meet me at the tribunal when you have made ready. Until then, my friend. Mayhap it has something to do with that sneak preview we saw at the very end of A Realm Reborn. I don't know why I walked there. I could have just used the stupid Aetherite network. Some things will never change. Listen carefully, Syphuin. When the trial begins, a practitioner will be asked to restate his charges and the accused invited to respond. Then, in accordance with the law, they will be asked to restate their requests for a trial by combat. Once the High Adjudicator acknowledges Mistress Taru's right to name a champion, that is, when you must make your entrance. Oh, I cannot wait to see the look on Sir Grino's face when he sees his true opponent, which will be priceless. More seriously, should you begin to lose heart, look to me in the stands, and I shall cheer so loud you will wonder how you ever have contrived to doubt yourself. How are you ready? Haurchefant's awesome, man.
We are gathered here today under the watchful gaze of the Fury to ascertain the guilt of 2 souls in a trial by combat. Petitioners, step forward. Sir Grino, for the benefit of all here present, I would ask you to repeat the charges which you have leveled against this man and this woman.
I, Sir Grino de Zemile, brother of the Heavensward, did bear witness to these 2 foreigners consorting with heretics.
Let the accused step forward. Alphino Leveilleur, Tataru, you have heard the charges leveled against you. Will you take up arms to refute Sir Grino's claim, and thereby prove your innocence in the eyes of gods and men?
I, Alphino Leveilleur, am innocent of this charge, and claim my right to trial by combat.
I, Tataru, am innocent of this charge, but I am no warrior and cannot fight. So, I claim the right to name a champion.
To the old and the infirm, the young and the weak, this right we allow. Very well. Who will stand for this woman?
Just as I was beginning to doubt the efficacy of the Ishgardian justice system. Come, my friend. Let us put an end to this mummer's farce.
O Halone, render unto us your judgment. Raise up the righteous, and cast down the wicked.
Alright, let's get down to business. Wait, can I provoke both of them? Nope, provoke doesn't work. Damn. I tried.
I have my pride.
I've got you now. Down with you!
Oh, I didn't want to target that, damn it!
It's over.
I mean, we won! The Fury has spoken. Alphino Levier and Tataru Taru, you are hereby acquitted of all charges. Blessed are we who receive her wisdom and see justice wrought by her divine hand. Partitioners accused, go forth in peace. Delivered from an untimely demise yet again. My thanks as always. Yeah, it seems like I wouldn't say I'm bailing you out all the time now, but I tend to bail a lot of people out. By the Fury, what a splendid victory! To see how you strove in the face of adversity, two brave young souls bound together by the puissant bonds of camaraderie. Why, it stirred me to the very depths of my soul! Having been treated to such a rousing spectacle, it seems only right that I present you with a humble token of my admiration. Pray receive of me this chocobo whistle. With it you may summon a black chocobo, fully trained and ready to fly. Magnificent, is she not? Strong yet sleek, elegant yet eager. What say you, Syphuin? You take her for your steed. Lord Haurchefant, chocobos are pervaded in the supreme sacred tribunal of Hellenic inquisitory doctrine. Your steed must remain outside. That's a lot of... That's a really long title for the building. Jesus Christ, man. Aether currents! So this is how you fly now. Expanded Aether current compass acquired. You have obtained a black chocobo. When riding this mount, you will have the ability to fly, provided certain conditions have been met. To fly in a given region, you must first find and attune to all the local Aether currents. In order to attune to some Aether currents, you will need to complete certain quests. However, most can be discovered via exploration. To aid you in this endeavor, you have also obtained the Aether compass, which will provide you with both the bearing and the distance to the nearest Aether current upon use. The Aether compass can be found under Collections in the Duty section of the main menu. Review your progress. Just like travel from the travel menu of Aether currents. Got it. By the way, that's a big fucking lie. The Aether compass sucks! Alright. So here's the thing what I heard about is all mounts used to not be able to fly. So you had to have specific mounts that could fly. Here comes in the black chocobo. But later they patched it out so every mount could fly. So yeah, the significance of getting a black chocobo just plummeted. But you know what? To keep thematics, keep the thematics. Oh, I still gotta use the damn whistle. Wait a sec. Why can't you just give me the mount? I have to use a stupid item. Give me the mount! Why do I need to blow a damn whistle before... or use the whistle before being able to use the mount? But, anyways, for thematics, I'm just gonna use the black chocobo from now on. Until I get something else. It's not a pre-order mount, at least. Anyways, I think it's about time I called it a wrap. I need to catch up on some job quests and get some abilities. Because I am severely lacking in abilities. Easy life. I can't even... yeah. Alright. So, I'm going to be doing that off-stream. And, like I said, I'm going to be doing all the job quests on Tona. I still need to, because I plan to level up all the quests on Tona. So I thought to myself, you know what? I'm just gonna do New Game Plus and go through all the job quests, minus the Sage, the A Realm Reborn Sage stuff. And the Realm Reborn summon, because I already showed that on stream. But we'll do a stream that solely focuses on that with New Game Plus and all that stuff. Anyways, you guys have a nice manga reading, anime watching, gameplay rest of your night. See you guys until then.